Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn notifications on so that you don't miss anything. It's our holiday festivities and you don't want to miss any of these videos, I promise you. Now listen, I told you guys on the last video that we were going to be unboxing one of the most viral Christmas trees. I told you guys that we were going to be unboxing one of the most viral Christmas trees on the planet. And guess what we're doing today? We're going to be unboxing that thing. We're going to be showing it off, seeing which one is best. And then I want some feedback because I haven't put it up yet. And I want to know which tree I should actually put in the basement. So the basement is usually the place where me and my family gather. We have all of our friends over during the holidays, like Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving. We're having a big party. And then for the holidays like Christmas and stuff like that, I personally want to make sure I choose the best tree. Not just because it's viral. I want to know you guys' feedback. So anyways, that's what you're going to look forward to. And also what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing off my haul for the basement. I told you guys have been seeing my haul for the living room, my haul for the bedroom, for the master bedroom, and for my front entry door, my Christmas tree that's at the front door. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it on this video so that you can find it. So we have the 9-foot flocked Grand Duchess tree, and we're gonna be unboxing that thing, putting it up, turning on the lights. Hopefully everything works because listen, I don't know if I told you guys what happened previously with this Christmas tree, but let me give you a little bit of tea. So short story, or let me give you the long story. How about that? So I was in the store, there was one Christmas tree left. So this lady, one of the Home Depot representatives was like, okay, I'll just stand here and hold it for you while you go get a basket, because I didn't think they were even gonna have it. So I was just like, well, let me just walk over there and see if they had it. Anyway, they ended up having the Christmas tree or whatnot. And then, so I walk away, I go get the basket like the lady told me to do, and I come back with my basket, and then there's another customer there that's arguing with the representative, the Home Depot representative. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? I just asked, hey, everything okay? So she was like, the customer service agent was like, well, she was upset because I told her I was holding this tree for you. She said, you know, you're not supposed to be holding trees or things like that for customers. I tried to explain to her that you just walked away to go get your basket, blah, blah, blah. So the lady was like, you know, all in her face and going all crazy and like, listen, like literally going crazy over this Christmas tree. So I say, ma'am, listen, I literally just walked away. I went to go get the basket and then I came right back. It probably took me, maybe 2 minutes, probably less, you know? So the lady gets all irate. She starts asking for a manager. The manager comes over. The manager's like, well, I can go review the camera and see what happened. If you think that is anything outside of just she was holding this Christmas tree for her while she went and got the basket. Okay. Let's fast forward. So I said, listen, it's really not that serious. You know, ma'am, it's the holidays. I don't know what, you know, you have going on, but I don't really like the drama. And this was like kind of the second time that somebody tried to fight me over an item. Like, this stuff is crazy out here. I don't know what people have going on chemically in their bodies or their brains, but I just don't have time for that. So anyway, so I told the lady, I said, well, if you really want the Christmas tree, you can have it, baby. You can have it. Bye. Have it. And so the manager is like, no, I'll fix it for you, you know, blah, 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 blah. I said, no, it's okay. I said, it's okay. You know, I'll find it at another place. So I get in my car. I'm literally sitting there trying to pick up at another location, find another location, the Christmas tree is sold out everywhere. You can't even ship it to you online. You can't even get the Christmas tree. I was pissed, okay? I was like, why would I give up my Christmas tree for this lady? So I get out the car, I go back in there, I'm like, I want the Christmas tree, but the lady had already checked out. Anyway, long story short, so listen, I get home, I ended up telling my husband what happened. Let's just say this, why did my husband find the Christmas tree? And again, we're gonna be putting it together. But that is how the universe works. When people, you know, want to be nasty, don't even entertain that for the holidays. Let nasty people be nasty and you just stay true to you. That's what I'm doing. I am not entertaining no drama. I don't know what those people have going on, you know, because you never know what little screw might be missing. So I just mind my business, say no problem, it's okay, and I just moved on. But anyway, we got the Christmas tree. To sum everything up, we got the Christmas tree and we're unboxing it and we didn't have no fights and we're not getting into all that. Besties, so with all that said, so what we're about to do right now is I'm just gonna go over a couple of items that's gonna go on this current Christmas tree, and you guys will see all the things that's going on the Christmas tree down in the basement. And again, the basement is, as you can see, is the Cali Lounge. I'm originally from California, and so yeah, I call our lounge or our basement the Cali Lounge because we're from California. But anyway, so I picked up so much stuff. Some of this stuff, I will be honest with you, some of this stuff I purchased years and years ago. But for all the new items, for anything new, I'll make sure that I link it into the description so you guys won't have any questions. But if you do have a question and you see an item that I didn't link, make sure you comment and I'll respond back with where I got that specific item from and maybe how long ago. But anyways, one thing you are going to see is, you already know, unless you're new here, you're going to be seeing a bunch of reindeers down here. It's going to be reindeer central, okay? I mean reindeer central. Everywhere is going to be a reindeer. I'm telling you, it's going to be reindeer central. So sit back and let's open up all of these things. I have so much stuff. It's so much stuff that I could probably do a 5-hour video. That's how much stuff I got for the basement. But I'm not going to bore you guys. I'm just going to give you the heavy hitter items and then we'll go over that another time. How about that? So first off, I'm going to start off with some of the decor that's going up, some of the things that are new, and then I'll work my way down to the older items. I picked these up from Kirkland's. They were on sale for $6.99. They were $12 each, and then they were on sale for $6.99. You guys know I love to make sure that I have roses in my tree. And so I have different kind of roses and flowers, and these are what I have. So this one I got from Hobby Lobby. They are $8.99, but you know these were on sale for 50% off. I'm not sure how long that sale is going, but make sure you get down there before everything's gone. And then we have these little cute little babies. I picked these up also from Hobby Lobby. It's really on sale at home. I don't know what they're going through, but that stuff's not on sale there. But at Hobby Lobby, they are on sale. So if you can find them in stock, that's where I got those from. You guys know I am obsessed with these. So I have some of these that are going to be going down here as well on the tree. I got these from Hobby Lobby. They're also, you might know that these are my absolute favorite. They are so stinking cute. And this video is not even doing it justice. I'm looking at it right now in the camera. It's not even cute. Like it's not even glittering or anything, but I'm telling you, these babies are so stinking cute. I love these. I have them in different sizes too. So I also picked this one up. Oh my gosh. I picked these up. They're not like red. They're more of a, I want to call them like a wine red color, like a red wine color. They are going to look so cute on a Christmas tree. I picked these up from Kirkland's. They were actually on their Christmas tree, so I just snagged them off the Christmas tree. They still even have the hook on them. So I snagged these off of their Christmas tree, and we're gonna throw them on ours. I picked these up also. These came from At Home. These are so glittery and pretty and perfect. On these, I'm just gonna throw them right in the Christmas tree. I'm not gonna hang them or anything like that. But these are so stinking cute. The video's not doing any of this stuff justice, I swear. Watch when it gets up, it's gonna be so pretty. I'm so excited. And then these are just our basic little reds. So these are just the basic little glitter red for the Christmas tree. So that's all the red items that we have. So let me just tell you this. I forgot to tell you what colors are going to be on this tree. This is my main tree, or it's really not my main tree. My main tree is upstairs in the living room, the family room. You know what I mean? But to me, this is my main tree because this is where we do all of our entertaining and everything. So I make this a traditional like tree. So if you are into like the traditional colors like red, white, silver, this one is for you. The only thing that I'm having a problem with right now, I am not sure how much stuff I can fit on this Grand Duchess tree. And you guys know I love my freaking Christmas tree to be full and thick. So I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to fit on this tree. And if I can't fit all of my stuff, I'm gonna be upset. I hope that this Grand Duchess tree is big and like it's giving like big, because my old Christmas tree, you guys are gonna be able to see that one too. It is humongous. It's like this big. So I need this Grand Duchess to show up for me, because if it's not, I'm gonna be frustrated. We're throwing the white in. So I also have a lot of traditional whites that's gonna go on the tree. So here's what, I'm only showing you guys like the non-basic stuff, you know what I mean? Some of the other stuff, I don't know if you care about, but I'll be showing that too. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I've already handpicked what I'm showing you guys right here because I did not want to over clobber you with so much stuff that you're like, I'm out and skip next video. But anyway, so listen, I have these two, so you can see these. And again, this stuff is not giving, it's not even giving it. It's so frustrating. These are so stinking cute. And then we got these. These are gorgeous. This tree is going to be red, white, silver. Red, white, and silver. It is going to be so stinking cute. Here's another bulb. I love these. I showed you guys these on another video, but these are stinking cute. I also picked these up. They are so cute. Look, these are stinking cute. I picked these up from Hobby Lobby. They were on sale for like 15 bucks each. I think I got about 6 or 7 of them. 6, 7. Look, I got about 6 or 7 of these. Yes, these are absolutely one of my favorites. I don't know if you guys actually use these or if you even see them. Sometimes people they miss them because they're not really with the Christmas ornaments, but these are snowballs. Look at them. They are so cute and they have glitter all over them. They're snowballs. So I fill my tree in with these instead of putting ribbons on. I mean, I like ribbon too, so don't get me wrong. I'm gonna have a couple ribbons here and there, but these I've replaced with my snowballs. And then I've also added in some white flowers to add in on the Christmas tree. They're gonna be so cute. I picked these up from At Home as well. Yeah, like I told you guys, they are not on sale. None of their stuff is actually on sale, but I picked these up from At Home as well. And I told you we're doing traditional reds and silvers, and look at what we have. So these, as you can see, these are bigger or larger or as big as my head, but I got a big old head, I'm telling you. So these are pretty darn big. I don't know if I want to compare them to my head, but I'm just saying, look, I mean, can you still see my head? That's what I'm saying. These are pretty huge. Anyway, so listen, that's what we got. Oh, I picked these up too. Some Christmas gifts. I don't know if you can see them. I picked these up as well. These came from Kirkland's. I was just so obsessed with these. You guys know I like to do a couple of DIYs. I'm gonna be fixing this because I don't like the greens here. So I'm gonna change this to a flocked color. I already kind of started, but that's what I'm doing with those. And then we picked these up from Kirkland's too. So we picked these up from Kirkland's. They're a little messy though. They were already under their flock tree, so they're a little messy, but yeah, we picked these up. They come in different sizes. The other size is up under here. If I can pull it out, let's see. Yep, I got it. Ooh. All right, so we picked these up from Kirkland's, and it's one other size, a larger size to this one. So it's in 3 different sizes, and I don't know how much these were. I don't remember, but I will make sure that I link them below as well. These. So I don't know if you got, these are just coasters. They're for the bar, you know, the Cali bar. These are for the bar, for the Cali Lounge and Bar, that is. I don't know if you guys know this or not about me, but if you haven't, go ahead and look over my page. I am a cocktail enthusiast. That's what I generally do on a lot of my platforms. I usually make a bunch of different cocktails for the holidays, whatever holiday, and just any day. It don't have to be a specific day, but for right now, it's the holiday. So I bought these for the bar and for some of my other videos that hopefully you guys will want to see, and make sure you like those too. So I also picked these up. These came from Hobby Lobby, and I put these throughout my Christmas tree. You're gonna see them on this Christmas tree and also on my living room Christmas tree, because hey, I like to bring joy to the world. I like that one. Listen, if you're new here, you will know that I love reindeers. Yeah, so I have the reindeers that are going to be going up in here, and again, I have so many of them, and again, the colors down here are red. I have one other thing that I need to show you, but it's so big that I can't even drag it over here, but what the heck. So I ended up getting this little Santa sleigh, and yes, I got the tow sleigh. Look, I can even sit in this baby. I got the entire sleigh, baby. Yes, the Santa sleigh. I cannot wait to put this one together. Yes, so we got the whole little setup right there. So besties, I am so super excited to get started with the Christmas tree. Thank you guys so much for staying around watching this while we did all this. I'll go ahead and get into putting these Christmas trees up. Again, we're about to put together the Grand Duchess flocked 9-foot Christmas tree, and then we're gonna put up my older Christmas tree, which was a viral Christmas tree for last year. But listen, I want to know, just forget the viral, forget anything, forget which one you know is the most popular right now. Just tell me which one for real looks best, because that's the one that I really want to put up in the house. So I'm asking you guys to help me out on this one, and I am not going to decorate it until this video goes up, until you guys tell me which one I should decorate. Besties, so we're starting with last year's Christmas tree. That's what we're going to be putting together first. So let's get it done. Let's see how long this thing takes. I'm hoping that it's supposed to be a very simple and easy tree to put up. So I'm hoping it takes me, let's say, a couple minutes. Let's see how long it takes. So every year I actually saran wrap my, well, not saran wrap, I bubble wrap my Christmas tree, because I had to purchase a brand new Christmas tree because I had left my Christmas tree in the attic and it got destroyed. Like, it got discolored and everything, I guess from dust or whatever, I don't know, or just being in the box and maybe the heat or something. But last year I unboxed my Christmas tree and noticed that the entire Christmas tree was damaged. So that's why I ended up having to buy a new Christmas tree last year. So that's the one we're unboxing right now and putting together. But that's the reason why you also see the bubble wrap on it, because I did some research and people said that they use bubble wrap on theirs to protect their tree from the attic. So if you have any suggestions on how to keep your Christmas tree protected or whatever, make sure you drop it in the comments. So I'm open to feedback. We're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get it plugged in and make sure it's still working. I have my automatic remote panel plugged in, or socket plugged in, so I had to press the button because I don't have the remote down here, but it does work in its own. So this one should be easy. Like, it should be like, you should just be able to just let it down, and we should be able to just let this baby down and just simply have it already up. But let's see how that goes. If you're new here, then you may not know this, but I like to keep all my plugs plugged in the back, or all my cords in the back. That way I don't have to hide them with ornaments and things like that. So that's why you see me transferring the tree around. So the one disadvantage I'm learning right now, since it's my first time unboxing it with this stuff on it, is that you don't know what letter is coming up. So I would have generally boxed it in the order of how it came down, but this Christmas tree was so big, I had to try to just fit everything in a box. So anyway, so that's why you see me trying to figure out and stumbling through like which piece goes to where. So learn that from me. Maybe again, if anybody has any other secrets or on how to store your Christmas tree after the fact, then let me know. I don't know, it's looking real nice. I really like it. I don't know, it just put a smile on my face. It's really cute. It's full, it's thick, and I really like it. I don't know if I'm gonna change it to this other one. I don't know if we're gonna end up changing it to this Grand Duchess, but let's get the Grand Duchess up and let's see what you guys think. No eating the snow, big boy. Okay? No eating the snow, big boy. It's coming together. I'm all flocked out. Listen, it's coming together pretty cool. It's just the variations of the colors is like throwing me off a little bit, but other than that, I think it's still looking good. So both trees are up, and now I'm just not sure. You know, I'm a traditional girl, so I love my traditional looking tree. More, you know, this is what I'm used to. I'm a traditional girl, so I am not used to like all these different colors. So I'm gonna change the colors, and then I'm gonna turn a little twinkle on and stuff like that, and go through a couple of settings, and let's see how it looks. The Grand Duchess is definitely lighter. You know what I mean? It's more lights completely. It's probably about, if I had to say how many as a percentage, it's probably about 400% more lights on this one. I just got to get used to it to figure out which one I want. But I want you guys to look at them, and before I move on, and I'm posting this video, but I hope you guys give me some feedback because I'm torn. I need some help on this one. This one is like gonna blow me for a loop. I don't know which one I'm gonna do. And yeah, I think I might also wait till my husband get here so I can ask him too. I might have to call my best friend, also get her feedback on it. But I'm obsessed with this traditional tree. It's just more full, you know, it's nice. It's gonna fit all of my decorations. I could easily, you know, set one of them in an entryway for the basement as well. So that might be an option too. So we're not gonna just throw the Christmas tree away or something like that. But the other thing is, let me know what I should do. Help. I am about to give you a quick glimpse of the trees, and I need your help, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for taking the time to sit here with me and go over all of the items that we unboxed and that I wasted my money on, so you don't have to. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn notifications on. On my next video, I'm going to be decorating one of the Christmas trees that we've selected to go down in the basement. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for being here, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new here, welcome, and happy holidays, and I'll see you guys next time.